Hey, how are you guys? It's Monday, June 8th. Hope you guys had a great weekend. It's time to get into our new words. Today is the last day that we're going to have new spelling words and new high frequency words. This is it. This is the last time we're going to have our new spelling, new high frequency words. You're going to do your assignments for the week. On Friday, it will be Assessment Friday, and it will be our very last Assessment Friday. Okay, next week you will have assignments, but they will not be graded and they'll be different because I need all of your grades in this week. Okay, this Friday is it. That's the cutoff, and then I have the weekend. I have to finish up your report cards and get all your grades in. So you will not be graded next week, but I still need you to participate and complete your assignments, but they'll be a little bit different. Okay, so let's get right into our spelling words. Our spelling words for this week, we are doing R controlled vowels again. Okay, R controlled vowel. There is a vowel in front of the letter R, but the R is controlling the vowel. Okay, so we have IR. Typically, I says or I says I, but when it's accompanied by an R, it says So when you see IR, it says Then we also have ER, which also says So both of those spellings will be in your words this week. So let's jump right into our words, okay? All right, so there's my and this is at the end of the word. Now I'm going to put this in front of it, and I recognize the word or. Remember, we talked about recognizing words that we know inside of words to help us read other words. So that says or. Then when I put B in front of it, becomes bore. And then with a D, border. So if I go all the way around, that is a border. Okay, now I have my and my is in the middle of a word. So I'm going to put an S at the beginning that says sir, serve, servant, servant. Now my is actually going at the end of the word. So I'm going to put my blend, BL. So I have blist, blister. Now I'm going to move on to my IR, which still says I'm going to put an M at the end, so that says Now keep in mind, this is a nonsense word, but you can still read it. Okay, it does not have to be a complete word or a real word for you to read it. That says Now I'm going to put an S and then QU, which says squa. That's squirm, like the worm can squirm around. Now there's my in the middle of a word again. Put the P at the end. That says erp. Now I'm going to put my CH digraph, which is chirp. We all know that a bird can chirp. There's my at the end. Now I'm putting summer. Okay, like we will be on summer vacation soon. Now my is going to the end. And at the beginning I'm putting temper. Now I have my IR in the middle, which still says I put my TH in front of it. That says thir. Now I put a T, 13. Like that is the number 13. I have my IR again in the middle. I put my T. That says That's skirt. And now I have my ER. That's That says Now I put a T and it says term. Okay? Term. Now, those are your spelling words for the week. So it's IR or ER words. There are control vowels. They say Now let's move on to our high frequency words. We have later, LATER, later. Group, GROUP, group. Life, LIFE, life. Face, FACE, face. means, means, means. And we can typically say happy means the opposite of sad. So it's like the word, how it is defined. That's when we use the word means. World, WORLD, world. Follow, FOLLOW, follow. So those are our high frequency words, okay? So we have our high frequency words and we have our spelling words for the week. And remember, this is it. This is the last time we have this, so please make sure you're doing the same thing that you do every week. I need you studying. I need you completing your work, okay? Because by Friday, I have to get everything in. So once I grade those tests, that's going to be it for your grades. And we're going to try to do some fun things next week and some things where we're learning with your assignments where it's not the same that we've been doing for the last week of school. But I need you to stay focused and I need you to keep going. Just one more week and then next week it'll be a little different, okay? So as always, independent reading. Read a book, go to Raz Kids, read. And I did change your levels in Raz Kids. So when you go in there now, I changed your levels to higher levels. So you'll be able to access books that are higher because in small group, I've been pushing you guys and doing a higher level with you. So I want you to read those books now. Second, you're doing your spelling, which is part of your homework grade. Remember, your spelling is always part of your homework grade. And you're going to write your words 3 times each. You're going to write each word 3 times each. Please make sure you are studying them as you are writing. Then number 3 is our story and reading comprehension. You have a video called Pretty Salma. Now remember, we have been focusing on Little Red Riding Hood. First week you actually watched the video and read the book for Little Red Riding Hood. Last week you did Lon Po Po, which was another version of Little Red Riding Hood. This week you are listening to the story Pretty Salma. Pretty Salma. Now again, this is another version of Little Red Riding Hood, but this story takes place in Ghana, which is in Africa, and it's another version of Little Red Riding Hood. So you're going to listen to the story or watch the video. Then you have 3 questions that you're going to answer. For instance, number 1 says, how was Salma clever? So when you write your answer, because you're restating, you're going to say Salma was clever because, and remember, clever means smart. So what did she do that was clever or smart? That's what you're going to tell me. Number 2, how does Mr. Dog trick Salma into giving him her goods, clothing, and jewelry? So Mr. Dog tricks Salma. So what I'm asking is, how does Mr. Dog trick Salma? So you're going to say, Mr. Dog tricks Salma by, or Mr. Salma tricks Salma because, and give me an answer. Then number 3, when Salma tries to teach Mr. Dog to sing, what happens? So you're going to tell me when Salma tries to teach Mr. Dog to sing, blank happens. Okay? So that's it for your reading comprehension. Then you're going to move on to your journal, which says, if you could help someone learn something new, what would it be? If you could help someone learn something new, what would it be? Now, I'm not giving you a prompt. You have to decide how you want to start this story. Do you want to start it with a sound? Do you want to start with an exclamation? Do you want to start with a question or a description of the setting? So you figure out how you want to start it. Then tell me all the things that you would do when you help someone learn something new. Then give me a closing. Okay, at this point, I think everyone is doing a pretty good job with our paragraphs. You can make them a little bit longer. I want you to push yourself a little bit because remember, 2nd grade is right around the corner and they're going to be requiring 2 paragraphs. So I don't want you to go there and say, whoa, this is a lot, because you can do it. Okay, like I said, this is 1 more week and then at least you get summer break. It's where you can kind of relax a little bit. Okay, so just remember that I need you to really push yourself. You all can do this, okay? I have faith in every one of you guys. You've been doing a good job at home, but I want you to keep it up. I love when you send me pictures of when you're reading and when you're writing, and I did get to go on to Raz Kids and listen to a lot of you read, so thank you, Vanessa and Oscar, who did record themselves reading, and I was able to listen to it. So I appreciate that. And Isaiah sent me a picture of himself on the computer. So I appreciate that. I want you guys to keep doing that, okay? Because I miss you. So keep going with your work. If you need me, reach out to me in Google Classroom. I'm always there waiting for your comments. So reach out, and remember that tomorrow is field day. So tomorrow we don't have any assignments. You do have a question though. You do have your normal question to answer because that's how I'm going to take attendance. But you don't have any assignments, that doesn't mean it's just a free day. It means you're supposed to go in and check Mr. Yuri and Mr. Villegas's posts for the activities you're supposed to be doing. Because when you do the activities, then you give yourself some points and you log it, and that's how you're going to get credit for field day. So please make sure you're doing that, okay? Can't wait to see that either. I'll be there trying to cheer you on. So unless I don't have anything else at this moment, that's it. I think I went through everything. Core 5, iReady, don't forget. And if you need me, just reach out, okay? I'll talk to you guys soon.